Do you feel like Ice Spice
It's
gets?
whack. I mean, sorry.
I could finish the sentence
Wait,
and then
that just
you.
made me a hypocrite. My last two TikToks was,
Yeah, it was.
how can I lose if I'm over Ray Jones?
Do you feel like she gets an unnecessary amount of hate?
Yeah. I feel like no one could control, unless you did something purposeful, there's no reason to get hate. Like, she didn't do anything.
Yeah,
We made her famous.
yeah. Because all I see, basically, and the reason why I asked this was because I clicked on a random post on IG about her, and then I usually don't look at the post itself. I always look at the comments to see what people think, and it's just like the amount of like pure, it's like hate. It's like real hate, like
Well,
deep in your soul. It's like I feel like it's burning them inside.
a lot of people use the light skin thing. And I feel like it's the same thing when Gabby Petito went missing, where everybody was like, oh, all you guys do is care about these white people and they go missing. It's like, dang. Like, don't come at the actual person. You know, it's like, you could feel how you feel, but it's not their fault. It's not Ice Spice's fault if yeah, maybe she benefits from being light skinned. It's not Gabby Petito's fault that, yeah, the attention was on her because everybody made the attention to her. None of these people's fault. And, like, people act like it's their fault.
And my thing is, yeah, we can say historically lighter skinned people have an advantage. We can say that. But the way that they're using that, and I don't even see that as the backlash, but just as a response to that. When have we seen any light skinned female rapper or woman rapper, sorry, any light skinned woman rapper get any traction with music?
Cardi B.
She's not black.
Well, yeah, she's not black, but she's still racially ambiguous. But she still dabbles in black culture. Like, she literally says the N word in her music.
Okay, name somebody else then. Because the ratio.
Who else is popular rapper? Lotto. She's mixed and she's blown up like crazy. And she's mixed. Who else? It was Nicki was the only person running except for a while, but look at the people who are kind of like. I mean, Meg Thee Stallion is brown. Nicki's brown. Lotto's light. Cardi B is Spanish.
We can't count her. Well, I guess if we're counting Ice Spice, I guess we could count
Well,
her.
yeah, historically,
They get a
rappers were brown skin or dark skin. Remy Ma, Lil Kim.
They acting like she won like 6 Grammys. Like I just don't understand the like.
Yeah, I
the
think
like killing because you know why?
people take it too far because like, come on, like the song was catchy. I don't think it's because she's light skinned.
Yeah, and it's
I think it's just the song is mad catchy. Like she'll phase out, probably,
maybe because I think we probably thought the same thing about Meg, and all she ever did was continue to blow up. But my thing is like, just the hypocritical part of it, I guess, because it's like the other music that gets praised is like not the equal judgment kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think people's main comparison is Flo Milli. And because Flo Milli has ran TikTok for like, her and Doja have been like probably the most popular two like artists, rappers of their songs like constantly becoming a thing. Like the one now is like, feeling myself, I'm conceited. You heard that one? Like, that's her. And then obviously I Can't Date No White Man, that's that Mono Leo girl. And then you have Nicki, whose stuff kind of goes viral, but then you have Doja Cat, but she's like light skinned, so she don't really count. But I feel like people's main comparison is Flo Milli because it's like her stuff is always going viral, like her stuff. But then people feel like she's not really getting that same real world like hype.
And what?
But I think people also don't realize like Ice Spice is from New York, and New York people just always are outside. So it looks like she might be in that real world hype, but she just be everywhere. But then again, like when do you see like Flo Milli on like popular streamers page? Or
what is that?
Like how Ice Spice was on Kai's stream. I mean, I guess she's from New Not it's like not only New York people be on his stream. Like he collabs with other YouTubers who are from all over the place or other streamers. Like, so it's like, why are you collabing with Ice Spice?
For the clout.
Yeah, but why not Flo Milli? Like, I get people's feelings of like they feel like talent wise, I would say Flo Milli is a more talented artist.
So why don't people?
So why does Flo Milli get that same hype?
Because people don't give her the same hype. You have to answer that because again, it's the audience.
That is true. Cause that's the funny part is like they'll blame men, but women are like the main contributors of female rap. Like they're probably the biggest listeners of female rap. And it's like the same thing with the WNBA conversation we had.
Yeah.
People would be mad about them, the pay gap and all that stuff. But it's like, do you support them?
But also, Flo Milli she's still more successful than Ice Spice, but like
she is. And her personality might be different. That's the thing too.
'Cause
She might not be one. She might not want to go on her streams. They might have asked, but she's not like Ice Spice is very like internet. If that makes sense. She makes her TikTok like she's
Yeah.
very relatable to a younger crowd. I feel like Flo Milli kind of doesn't really like care for that stuff as much.
Yeah, because like they probably only did that stream because they're both from New York.
Yeah.
But also she's on the internet part, because part of the thing is the hate. The hate is what pushes all these things, right?
And she's new. And she has something that separates herself, like that hairstyle. Like, I feel like to be famous, you kind of have to have something that separates you. That hairstyle, not everybody, sometimes they see it, they're like, the Ice Spice hair, like Cabbage Patch doll.
It's just somebody specific. I get it, of course. Like, I understand why people feel the way they feel about certain things, but I always just question, because when it's from the women, okay, right? Like, you get the most leeway from my perspective. When it's come to men that are like in the comments, that are like hate, it's like, where's like something's burning you inside.
The men stuff is always weird.
It's weird, bro. It's like, what'd she do to you?
I mean, I get some of the insults. Like, I know, like, one of the insults a lot of men make is that twerk that she always does.
Right.
Which is kind of, it's like, it's funny because the same twerk, I'm like...
Right, but then men will go beat off on OnlyFans to the same thing, so it gets confusing sometimes. So that's why I just wonder, like...
Well, I think maybe men are like, dang, like, she's kind of trash. The only thing that keeps pulling us back in is the twerk. So maybe they're just kind of like annoyed, too, that they feel like real female artists aren't really getting praise, and that all this girl does is go on stage, nobody's paying attention to her music, then she does that little twerk and then gets everybody's attention again. Like, I even saw this one tweet this guy made. He's like, damn, every time I was about to click out the video, she started twerking, like feeling like that she timed it. Like he was like the music was so trash, but every time he was about to click out the video on Twitter, she was twerking.
I get it, but man, and I always sound like I'm defending her, but I'm really not. But it's...
Well, you could defend her because nothing she's doing wrong.
Yeah, it's just like...
At the end of the day, we made her popular.
It's just... My thing is about, let's be consistent amongst everybody. Because there's mad trash music on TikTok. Yeah. That goes viral and people just dance to it and there's no other conversation about it.
Even like the guys, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's this one guy who made a song and he's starting to become viral. And the funny thing is, too, there's always a lot of these artists, and I hate to sound like this because I'm like such a gatekeeper of like us. But it's always like these artists, like you hear the song, you're like, wow, that's kind of hard. But then you see them as like, who is that? Like, it's not like black people. I'm like Yeet. I was like, this is Yeet. Like, it's just crazy. I don't like the whole, because, even the word Yeet is from Black American culture. Like, that was slang. So it's like, I don't really like the appropriation that be going on. Like, this one song I'll play for you. This guy was like, it's like an Indian, like, 14-year-old.
It's probably tough.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah. It's just interesting. Obviously, I understand.
This song.
Yeah. Hey, trying to not get copywritten.
I think you get copyrighted. Some kid.
Yeah. They gonna take on the pod.
But I think is it him? I think it's him. Like, who is this? Who is this?
Making that heat. I'm about to send him some beats after this.
He from Canada too, I guess. Who is this?
I'm about to send him some beats.
Who is this nigga? So it's like, for me, I'm just like...
Yeah.
But
it's interesting. I always just think, it's always just interesting what makes guys mad, like men mad, because it's like, there's something there. And I'm not even just
What do you think is rooted? Like, do you think men are allowed to, like, criticize women without it being there's something there?
Yeah, of course. I just think that it's when there's the hypocritical aspect of it, because it's like, on one hand, you have somebody twerking on stage and it's like, she's whack, she's corny, she blah, 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 blah. But then at the same hand, you see a vid and you're trying to find the OnlyFans link.
Yeah. Like, it'd be different if you make those statements and you literally don't watch porn. You're just like, that's just how you feel. You feel about women should respect themselves, whatever. If you want to have that mindset, fine.
Yeah. If you're going to be, oh, she a thought, blah, 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 blah. I'm like.
And so many guys who say that definitely have watched porn or still watch porn or OnlyFans.
It's like, bro, but you. That's the part that kills me. Because it's like, you feel, because you know why? Cause what the thing is men use that as the way to like demonize women or demoralize women, is that, oh, she a thought, she blah, 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 blah. As a way to feel better about themselves or as a way to invalidate something.
Like to justify
and
them not getting girls, maybe?
That, but also the success that the woman is getting. And while I do understand women have that ability, the reason why they have that ability is because of men. So you can't be mad at
like as a man, if you don't support that stuff, that's the crazy part. Like men don't even realize the power that they have, because it's like if you just didn't support that stuff, all these people would go broke. Like, I was thinking about that today. Like I was seeing, I guess Drake had his birthday party.
Yeah, so I'm lined
and there
up.
was mad girls outside. I'm like, look at this stuff. Like this is, first of all, this is sad. Like you guys are all mad thirsty for Drake. Like he's not wifing none of you guys here. I don't think the thing people realize too. Like the type of girl that he would probably wife is not waiting in the parties to go thirst over him. But I was thinking about that. I was like, look at Drake putting all these like Chaney was there. I was like, and then you had people like taking like the paparazzi pictures. I'm like, and then Chaney, you know, she got her house that we found out Kanye brought, and then she just got like a G-Wagon. I'm like, Kanye probably brought that too. Like, you know, if he's still messing with her, because he says he has multiple girlfriends. And I'm like, she would be nothing if nobody cared for her BBL and like connection to Kanye. Like easily, she could be back to nothing, square one, you know. But that's like so crazy to me. Like you bash these women, but the power is in men's hand.
Yeah.
Like heavily.
That's why I always be confused, because they be like, oh, she a thought, she this, but the second a thought pulls up on them or DMs them or something, then putting on their pants and go running out the door. So I'm all about fairness.
I feel that way about Ruby Rose, because for the longest, and even to this day, her comments are full of hate, like bad.
Yeah.
And a lot of it started
industry pass around,
because,
blah, blah, blah.
And this is unfortunate because she's tied to males with cult-like followings, like Cardi has a cult-like following,
Travis.
DDG has a cult-like following, Travis. Even though Travis, her connection with him isn't heavy, but it's still enough where people mention his name. And it's like, her comments are crazy. But I guarantee you, if she DM'd one of them and was like, let me pull up, they would be like,
yeah, fumbling,
give my address.
Sweating.
Like, it's crazy.
I just always hated that. Like, just be consistent, my G.
Yeah.
Like, if you consume that lifestyle, consume it. Don't point out and try to degrade somebody else because you got to go deliver Amazon packages. don't be mad about it. Mm-hmm. And the hate is just as effective as the support. So if you really don't like somebody, just keep quiet, and that's it. That's
what I forgot who said that. I hope it's not Cardi, because you know I don't like her. But I feel like if Loki was her, said something about like, oh, like, I feel like it wasn't her though, but it's like somebody said something about like, I love the hate. Like, you guys be running me a bag with the hate, all the engagement and stuff. I was like, people are so stupid. Like, that's the funny part. They don't even realize that you begin making these people so rich.
Yeah.